Hello and welcome to the 2020 ACT Training Awards. I'm so pleased to be your MC for this year's virtual celebration. The ACT Training Awards are an opportunity for us to celebrate the commitment, innovation and outstanding achievements of those involved in the ACT Vocational Education and Training, or VET sector. Tonight we'll be recognising the achievements of apprentices, trainees, vocational students, teachers, registered training organisations and employers from across Canberra. It now gives me great pleasure to welcome Selena Walker to deliver the Welcome to Country.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. My name is Selena Walker. I'm the proud granddaughter of Auntie Agnes Khye, which many of you probably know or have seen or heard of. She's a little old black woman, but she does get around. I want to start by acknowledging my elders, past, present and emerging, and also extend that to all our non-Indigenous elders that have joined us. Welcome. Also want to pay respects to any other Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people that have joined us here this evening. Welcome my brothers, sisters, aunts and uncles. The Ngunnawal community are the traditional custodians of Canberra and the region. You may not be aware that the Ngunnawal nation is made up of several family groups and not just individuals who represent this country. Therefore, as a community, we have an elected body known as the United Ngunnawal Elders Council to represent us, along with the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander elected body of the ACT. This is important for you to understand and acknowledge, for our identity is a collective identity. There are other Indigenous and non-Indigenous people from around the nation, the country and the world who have come to live on Ngunnawal land. I would like to acknowledge and welcome you all. The tradition of welcoming the people to country is a practice that was handed down by our ancestors, old people and elders from the beginning of time. Before entering another person's country, you would first announce your arrival and not enter until the traditional owner formally welcomed you. The reason for this practice was to protect your spirit whilst in another person's country and also to show respect for the country which you are entering. It's wonderful to see this practice is now recognised and respected. I suppose it's not like entering into someone's home unless you're first invited. The Ngunnawal people, as within all Aboriginal people, have a great heritage that we would like to share with all Australians from every walk of life. As you are aware, Canberra means meeting place, and Canberra has been a place of gathering for many Aboriginal tribes of Australia to come together to deal with important business and also for ceremonial purposes. Our Ngunnawal ancestors believed in the importance of people gathering to build relationships, share knowledge and to celebrate the gift of heritage and history. We believe it's important for all to recognise our unique history and to gain an understanding that our land is our heritage and how loss of land has disconnected so many Aboriginal people from their spiritual links, cultural heritage and identity. So on behalf of my grandmother, I'd like to thank you once again for inviting me here to do the Welcome to Country. We are doing things a little different because of COVID, so thank you for tuning in. And I'll now finish in the words of my people, the Ngunnawal people. Yumalandi Yonanga Yarabu Yangu, which means you may leave footprints on our land now, or in other words, welcome to country.
Well, thank you so much, Selena. It now gives me great pleasure to introduce Chris Steele, MLA, Minister for Tertiary Education, to say a few words. Thank you, Chris.
Good evening, everyone. It's great to be with you here today at the ACT Training Awards. I'd like to begin by firstly acknowledging the traditional owners of the land that we're meeting on, the Ngunnawal people, and pay my respects to their elders, past, present and emerging. I'd also like to welcome any Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people who are with us tonight. Thank you to Selena for that warm welcome to country. It's wonderful to have you open our event this evening. Thank you also to our MC, Cam Sullings, who will be taking us through this evening. I'm really pleased that we can be together in a COVID-safe way to experience the excitement and acknowledge the achievements of the ACT's VET sector as we celebrate the 2020 ACT Training Awards. I'd like to thank our sponsors, including our gold sponsor, ReadyTech. These awards would not be possible without your generous support. The ACT Training Awards showcase the commitment, innovation and outstanding accomplishments of all those involved in the ACT vocational education and training sector. The awards are an opportunity to highlight the success of individuals and organisations in the ACT across 14 different categories. I'd like to congratulate our finalists and wish you all the best of luck for tonight. I'm sure that no matter what the outcome, you can all be extremely proud of what you've achieved and what you will achieve in the future. As we all know, COVID-19 has affected so much of our lives during the past 6 months, and the VET sector has not been immune to this impact. Earlier this year, we saw face-to-face learning come to a halt very quickly, with a shift to online and remote teaching and learning occurring almost overnight. For an industry that is very much focused on practical learning and work placements, this has been a huge change for teachers, students and the industry. However, it's been fantastic to see how the sector has responded. Everyone has done an amazing job rising to the challenge, adapting to new ways of delivering training, learning and collaborating with each other. The ACT government implemented a number of measures in response to the pandemic to ensure that the sector could stay strong and sustain high quality training delivery. For example, the government increased the number of subsidised training places available under the Skill Capital program. Places were released in a range of qualifications to address existing and emerging workforce needs in critical sectors such as early childhood, disability, aged care and construction. We also released 3,800 free places to accelerate the uptake of food handling and infection control training to support business and customer facing workers to remain COVID safe. The government has also committed to a longer term strategy to support VET in the Territory. We've fast-tracked several infrastructure improvements at CIT in Fishwick and Belconnen to improve facilities for students, teachers and support local jobs. We're also building a brand new CIT campus in Woden, a state-of-the-art facility that will strengthen ties with local industry while providing students with a modern purpose-built facility to enhance their learning. Now, more than ever, we need to do all that we can to encourage people into training that will support them to meet their lifelong learning and career goals. That's why these awards are so important. They not only provide us with the opportunity to come together and celebrate our achievements, but they promote the benefits of vocational education and training to the broader community. They give the people of Canberra an insight into what's possible through a vocational education pathway and the range of skills and qualifications on offer which lead to exciting and rewarding careers. Our winners this evening will go on to represent the ACT at the Australian Training Awards. At last year's Australian Training Awards, the ACT was extremely proud to be represented by Taylor Williams, who won the National Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Student of the Year Award. Taylor completed a diploma in government through CIT and has since gone on to do great things in the Australian public service. The opportunities in vocational education and training are endless, particularly here in Canberra, where we have an increasingly diverse economy and growth in sectors like defence, cyber, space and renewables. Being a smaller jurisdiction, we have great links with industry, which means that there are more opportunities to create connections and gain real-world experience. The ACT government is proud to support our VET sector through the Skill Capital and User Choice initiatives, ensuring that we can maximise employment outcomes for students. Training and skills development will be more important than ever as we recover from the COVID-19 pandemic. I look forward to working with the sector in the months and years ahead to ensure the best outcomes for our community and the economy. Congratulations to all of our ACT finalists tonight. I look forward to watching the event unfold with you and wish you all the best of luck. You should be extremely proud of your achievements. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Minister Steele. If you're celebrating the awards at home tonight, we encourage you to post on social media using a couple of hashtags. They are hashtag ACTTA20 and hashtag SkillsCVR. Make sure you do that. We recognise that tonight is about celebrating training excellence in the ACT and acknowledging those who make significant contributions to training in our community. Our first two awards for this evening are very special awards presented to individuals for their lifetime achievement in VET. The first of these awards is the John Scott Memorial Award. The John Scott Award was introduced in 1999 and is presented in recognition of outstanding commitment and contribution to VET in the ACT business sector. Please welcome Karina Arthi, Deputy Director General, Economic Development, to present the first award.
Thanks, Cam. Michael Young has been an active and innovative leader in the ACT's VET sector since 1998. Michael founded his RTO, Transformed, in 2006. Transformed delivers high-quality training and nationally recognised qualifications in procurement, contract management, home energy and sustainability, social media marketing, project management, building and civil construction. Transformed works with leading organisations around Australia to help people build the skills and knowledge needed to get their dream job. It has been the recipient of dozens of local, national and international awards for innovative learning and quality training delivery. Outside his RTO, Michael has established a national network of home energy efficiency and thermal performance assessors, is the current chair of the ACT Building and Construction Training Fund Authority and sits on the ACT Board of Senior Secondary Studies VET Subcommittee. Michael is committed to ongoing professional development, lifelong learning and better practice. He encourages and supports others to strive for excellence and to achieve the best outcomes for learners, their employers and industry more generally. The 2020 John Scott Memorial Award goes to Michael Young. Congratulations, Michael.
Well, thank you, Karina, and congratulations again to you, Michael. It's now time for our second Lifetime Achievement Award, the Norm Fisher Award. The Norm Fisher Award is presented in recognition of an outstanding and extensive contribution as an individual to VET in the ACT. Karina, once again, we'll throw over to you to make the announcement.
Andrew Forster started his vocational journey as a Year 10 student, undertaking work experience at the local Parks and Gardens depot in Curtin. Andrew completed his horticulture apprenticeship with Parks and Gardens in 1989 before starting a full-time job at Commonwealth Park. In 1994, Andrew also completed a Bachelor of Applied Science in Vegetation and Wildlife Management at the University of Canberra. During his apprenticeship, Andrew initiated a World Environment Day tree planting activity involving 8 schools and the planting of 800 trees. Andrew has sustained his commitment to Canberra's young people and our environment ever since, most recently in his role as Floriad's head gardener. Andrew has also been a passionate supporter of the ACT's VET sector during this time. He has collaborated with training providers and employers across the Territory to build work experience and structured workplace learning programs and the Australian School-Based Apprenticeship Program for Transport Canberra and City Services. Andrew's favourite quote is, "You never know where the next Floriad head gardener will come from." The 2020 Norm Fisher Award goes to Andrew Forster.
Well, thank you again, Karina, and congratulations to both Michael and Andrew. It's now I'd like to take time to thank our 2020 sponsors. Of course, without the ongoing support from sponsors and their generous contributions, this event would not have been made possible. I'd like to acknowledge and extend a big thank you to everyone at ReadyTech, the Canberra Institute of Technology, the Australian Apprenticeships and Traineeships Information Service, Ginninderry, Apprenticeship Employment Network, the ACT Building and Construction Industry Training Fund Authority, 1300 Apprentice, Serena Russo Apprenticeships, the College of Transformation Education and Training, and National Mailing and Marketing. And it's now time for our first award presentation of the evening, the really exciting part of the night, the ACT Industry Collaboration Award. The ACT Industry Collaboration Award recognises exemplary skills development, collaboration between at least one employer, industry body and at least one organisation delivering nationally recognised training. We have 4 finalists in this category, and our first finalist is Hotstart Hospitality Pre-Employment Program. The Hotstart Hospitality Pre-Employment Program is an innovative, evidence-based collaboration to prepare and equip school students with the skills and capabilities required to successfully forge and navigate a future career in the hospitality industry. Our next finalist is the Ginninderry Construction Program. The Ginninderry Construction Program is an inclusive, collaborative project delivered by Quality Training in Construction and the Ginninderry Spark Training and Employment Initiative. The program supports local people disconnected from the labour market to undertake a Certificate 2 in construction through a holistic approach to learning and skills development. Our next finalist is the Master Builders Group Training and Ginninderry Spark Women in Civil Construction Program. The Ginninderry Construction Program is an inclusive, collaborative project delivered by Quality Training in Construction and the Ginninderry Spark Training and Employment Initiative. The program supports local people disconnected from the labour market to undertake a Certificate 2 in construction through a holistic approach to learning and skills development. And our last finalist in this category is Project Embrace. In partnership with Australian Training Company and the Canberra Institute of Technology, Seeing Machines developed Project Embrace as an inclusive way to employ neurodiverse members of the Canberra community to complete a pre-traineeship and traineeship pathway with occupational outcomes. All right, Karina, the first one of the night, it's over to you to announce our winner.
And the winner of the ACT Industry Collaboration Award goes to the Ginninderry Construction Program.
Well, congratulations to everyone in the program. Our next award category is the ACT Small Employer of the Year. The ACT Small Employer of the Year recognises a small business which has achieved excellence in the provision of nationally recognised training to its employees. This year we have two finalists in this category. Our first finalist for the ACT Small Employer of the Year is Eden Hair Energy. Eden Hair Energy is a hair salon based in Dixon, ACT, which has been in operation for 6 years. Eden's goal is to offer the best possible work environment for their team, as their philosophy is that if their team is happy, everything flows from that. And our next finalist for this category is Phil Blake Electrical and 1300 Apprentice. Phil Blake Electrical commenced in 1985 when Phil Blake started as a sole trader in the ACT. Today, over 35 years later, it is still operated by Phil Blake. He employs 16 qualified electricians and apprentices, including one Australian school-based apprentice, with the support of 1300 Apprentice. Once again, Karina, it's over to you with the envelope.
And the winner of the ACT Small Employer of the Year Award goes to Eden Hair Energy.
Well, congratulations to everyone at Eden Hair Energy. Our next award is the ACT Medium Employer of the Year. The ACT Medium Employer of the Year Award recognises a medium enterprise which has achieved excellence in the provision of nationally recognised training to its employees. In 2020, the ACT Medium Employer of the Year Award is proudly sponsored by the Australian Apprenticeships and Traineeships Information Service. This year we have two finalists in the category. Our first finalist for the ACT Medium Employer of the Year is the Woden Valley Childcare Centre. Woden Valley Childcare Centre is a community-based, not-for-profit childcare centre managed by a parent committee. The centre aims to employ educators with a strong commitment to the care and education of children in a long daycare setting. And our last finalist for this category is WV Technologies Canberra. WV Technologies is an IT and data security company which operates as a social enterprise. They've been independently evaluated by the Centre for Social Impact, and for every $1 spent on their social programs, around $9 is returned to the community over 5 years. Karina, I'll hand it over to you once again.
And the winner of the ACT Medium Employer of the Year Award goes to Woden Valley Childcare Centre.
Well, congratulations to all the carers at the Woden Valley Childcare Centre. I know everyone will be so thrilled with that. All the parents, the carers and the kids will be especially excited tomorrow. Thank you also to the Australian Apprenticeships and Traineeships Information Service for their sponsorship. Our next award is the ACT Large Employer of the Year. This category recognises a large enterprise which has achieved excellence in the provision of nationally recognised training to its employees. In 2020, the ACT Large Employer of the Year is proudly sponsored by the Canberra Institute of Technology. This year we have three finalists in the category. CEA Technologies is first up. Established in 1983, Canberra-based company CEA Technologies continues to invest in training and mentoring for their team and is now a global leader in technological innovation. Our next finalist is Communities at Work. Communities at Work is a not-for-profit organisation who deliver high-quality services to the Canberra region that support positive educational outcomes, assist in alleviating hardship, enhance the quality of life and lead to positive social change. And our last finalist is the Department of Parliamentary Service Apprenticeship Program. The proud custodians of Australia's Parliament House, the Department of Parliamentary Services, invests in Australian apprenticeships to ensure the skills and knowledge to maintain an iconic building are preserved in the ACT. Karina, it's over to you again with the envelope.
And the ACT Large Employer of the Year is awarded to Communities at Work.
Well, congratulations to Communities at Work, and that's another one for the South Side. And thank you to the Canberra Institute of Technology. Our next award tonight is the ACT Small Training Provider of the Year. The ACT Small Training Provider of the Year award recognises an RTO that offers a specific range of training products and services and demonstrates excellence and high-level performance in all aspects of VET. In this category tonight, we have two finalists. Our first finalist is the Academy of Interactive Entertainment. The Academy of Interactive Entertainment pride themselves on delivering a range of accredited courses to support an array of training outcomes from fundamental skill development to employment and professional mastery, while providing a seriously fun learning environment that inspires and supports creativity, entrepreneurial activity, employment and further study pathways. And our last finalist in this category is JCE Positive Outcomes. JCE Positive Outcomes is a team of dedicated and qualified training professionals who are passionate about providing lifelong learning opportunities to every sector of the Canberra community. Karina, it's over to you again.
And the ACT Small Training Provider of the Year award goes to the Academy of Interactive Entertainment.
Well, congratulations to the Academy of Interactive Entertainment. Well done. Our next award is the ACT Large Training Provider of the Year. In this category, we'll jump straight to announcing the winner, as this year our judges have shortlisted just one finalist. Karina.
And the ACT Large Training Provider of the Year award goes to Canberra Institute of Technology.
With their course offerings strongly aligned to the priorities of the Territory and the nation, CIT's innovations in training delivery are supported by a state-of-the-art technology and enduring strategic industry partnerships, which cement CIT as a leader at the cutting edge of vocational education and training. Well, congratulations to all our winners. And that concludes the organisational awards for 2020. Before we move on to the individual awards, there are a few people who have a message for our 2020 finalists.
How do you say it again?
The warmest congratulations to all the finalists of the 2020 ACT Training Awards. Good luck. Good luck.
Good luck.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Josephine Anderson and I'm the Skills Canberra Executive Branch Manager. I'm so glad that you're able to join us this evening to celebrate the 2020 ACT Training Awards. We have many reasons to celebrate the strengths and achievements of our ACT vet sector, and tonight provides an opportunity to showcase and promote these. I wish all of our finalists the very best of luck. I'd also like to take this opportunity to thank the Skills Canberra team for their professional and flexible approach to this year's Training Awards.
Hi everyone, my name is Taylor Williams and I was the ACT Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Student of the Year Award winner last year, and I just wanted to say a huge congratulations to all our finalists this year and also our winners to come. And you know, winning the award last year meant so much to me, my family and my community, and I just wanted to encourage everyone to really take the opportunity to really celebrate this huge achievement, and it's going to be such a fun experience and just enjoy every minute of it.
Okay, Google search. How to minimise chins in a selfie video. Okay, here's one on helping getting rid of a double chin in a selfie. What about more than 2 chins? Okay, top 5 steps. Head forward, change pose, shoot from above, shoot from close range. Perfect. 3, 2, 1. Congratulations to all the finalists and the winner in the Australian School-Based Apprentice of the Year Award in 2020. It was an incredibly competitive field with such amazing young talents. But judges and I were extremely proud and inspired by each and every one of you, and we want to wish you all the best in your future. So, the 2020 Australian School-Based Apprentice of the Year Award winner is...
Last year I had the privilege of winning the ACT Vet Teacher of the Year Award. Winning this award for me was both an honour from a professional level, but also very humbling on a personal level, certainly considering the calibre of the other nominees in the category. This year I've been involved in the interview panel, and I was inspired by the stories, the passion and the commitment of those people as part of that interview process. And that fills me with the confidence going forward that VET is on the right track, that it is relevant and that is woven tightly into the community in which we serve. And it is woven tightly into that community because we have fantastic teachers and staff who are passionate, who are committed, who acknowledge the power of learning on people's lives and the opportunity that that creates. So once again, congratulations to all the nominees, congratulations to the winners, and enjoy the celebrations. Thank you.
Well, we'll now move on to the individual awards for this evening. Our next award is the ACT Vet Teacher or Trainer of the Year. The ACT Vet Teacher Trainer of the Year award recognises innovation and excellence by a teacher or trainer providing nationally recognised training to students at an RTO or in partnership with an RTO. The winner in this category will represent the ACT at the Australian Training Awards. Judges have shortlisted 7 finalists for 2020, and our first finalist for this category is Renee Brand. Renee is an accounting teacher at the Canberra Institute of Technology within the Department of Accounting, Legal Services and Project Management. She has over 20 years of accounting and financial management experience across a wide variety of organisations. She won the CIT Staff Achievement Award in 2016 and was a finalist in the ACT Vet Teacher Trainer of the Year in 2017. Our next finalist is Lisa Coburn. Lisa joined the Canberra Institute of Technology as a teacher in 2014. Lisa has been awarded the Trade Skills College Teacher of the Year in 2018 and was a finalist in 2019. This award is granted solely on student votes and demonstrates positive recognition of her teaching from her students. And our next finalist is Rodney Farah. Rodney's journey as a vet trainer in security and risk management started in 2005 after leaving behind a 20-year career in the Australian Army. He has since started his own company and obtained ASQA accreditation for 2 qualifications in security and risk management. On to our next finalist, Nicole Lewis. Nicole has delivered vocational education for over 30 years. She is currently a full-time trainer for JCE Positive Outcomes and runs her own hospitality business. She understands that the physical environment of training on the job in hospitality is both physically and mentally challenging, calling for flexibility and adaptation for both the trainer and the apprentice. Our next finalist is Ben Scanlon. Ben is an experienced vocational trainer for MBA Group Training, facilitating the Certificate 3 in Carpentry program. He is passionate about the apprenticeships and the pathways and opportunities the vet sector provides, but also acknowledges the major issues the building and construction industry face and the essential skills required to keep this vital industry operational. And our next finalist is Lynn Sheffield. Lynn started her profession as a bricklayer's labourer when she was a teenager. As a single parent, she worked full-time and upskilled her qualifications at TAFE to become a qualified bricklayer. After casually working as a certified trainer for more than 6 years and accumulating more than 25 years of industry experience, Lynn started her own RTO to deliver bricklaying qualifications in 2014. And our last finalist for this category is Bernie Slater. Bernie is a practicing artist and a senior teacher within the Visual Arts Department at the Canberra Institute of Technology. Bernie promotes VET through the arts industry through strong advocacy in his practice and enthusiastic industry engagement and the community. 7 nervous finalists, all waiting. It's over to you, Karina.
And the winner of the ACT VET Teacher or Trainer of the Year goes to Nicole Lewis.
Well, congratulations again, Nicole. Our next award is the ACT Australian School-Based Apprentice of the Year. The ACT Australian School-Based Apprentice of the Year award is presented to a student who is undertaking a Certificate 2 level or above qualification as an Australian school-based apprentice. The award recognises the student's commitment to their formal studies at school and in the workplace. The winner in this category receives $2,000 prize money and represents the ACT at the Australian Training Awards. Tonight there are 8 finalists for 2020 and our first finalist is Sebastian Connor. Sebastian commenced the Certificate 3 in Commercial Cookery as an Australian school-based apprentice with Pilot, Restaurant and Bar. Sebastian's Australian school-based apprenticeship has fuelled his passion for sustainability and increased his enthusiasm for researching food and learning new techniques to bring to his workplace. Our next finalist is Tani Evans. Tani commenced the Certificate 2 in Resources and Infrastructure Work Preparation through an Australian school-based apprenticeship with Orbis 3. Employed by the Australian Training Company, she has experienced new skills and opportunities within 2 different trades. The Australian school-based apprenticeship was a perfect opportunity for her to find out what the building industry is all about in a structured and supported way before committing to a career. Blake Fraunce is our next finalist. Blake commenced his Australian school-based apprenticeship studying a Certificate 3 in Business with the Australian Training Company, hosted to Transitions and Careers in the ACT Education Directorate. Blake has discovered a passion for career pathway planning, learning about the diversity of career pathways and that VET can also lead to further study. Blake himself now intends to study nursing at university. And Colby Jones is our next finalist. Colby commenced his Certificate 3 in hairdressing as an Australian school-based apprentice with Bentley's of Canberra. Having always had a passion for hairdressing, Colby is also applying the skills and knowledge he gained from his Australian school-based apprenticeship in his family hair salon. Exposure to international cutters has fueled Colby's drive to succeed in the industry and potentially own his own salon one day. Our next finalist is Nikita Taylor. Nikita commenced the Certificate 2 in Resources and Infrastructure Work Preparation through an Australian school-based apprenticeship with Orbis 3. Employed by the Australian Training Company, Nikita's interest in pursuing a trade qualification has come from her family working in the building industry, who have encouraged her to further explore her interests and capabilities. Our next finalist is Ezekiel Turner. Ezekiel commenced the Certificate 2 in Electrotechnology as an Australian school-based apprenticeship at Questacon and the Canberra Institute of Technology. The traineeship was an excellent opportunity for Ezekiel to further his understanding of the subject and widen the scope of his career choice. And our next finalist is Jasmine Webb. Jasmine commenced the Certificate 3 in Individual Support as an Australian school-based apprentice at Black Mountain School and Quest Training Solutions. Jasmine has realised her passion in the community services sector and is an excellent role model in disability advocacy. And our last finalist in this category is Nathan Woodward. Nathan commenced his Certificate 2 in Vocational Pathways and Learning with the Southern Cross Early Childhood School. Nathan believes that being offered an Australian school-based apprenticeship was the best pathway that he could have explored and has also started his own maintenance small business. Well, congratulations again to all our finalists. Karina, let's open the envelope.
And the ACT Australian School-Based Apprentice of the Year is awarded to Sebastian Connor.
Well, congratulations to you again, Sebastian. Our next award is the ACT Vocational Student of the Year Award. The ACT Vocational Student of the Year Award recognises a student's outstanding achievement in a course of study leading to a nationally recognised qualification. The winner in this year's category receives $2,000 prize money and represents the ACT in the Australian Training Awards. We have 4 finalists in this category, so please congratulate our first finalist for 2020, Cherise May Brabick. Cherise completed the Certificate 3 Floristry at CIT whilst continuing to work as a registered nurse. Cherise feels the course has taught her the techniques, design background and problem-solving skills to offer her own unique style of floristry and develop her own business. Our next finalist is Kirsty Butner. Kirsty completed the Diploma of Early Childhood Education and Care with ECTARC and the Holy Spirit Learning Centre. Kirsty has a passion for children's growth and development in a formal education setting, as well as being a strong advocate for children's sport. Our next finalist is Danielle Kuipers. Danielle is studying a Certificate 3 in Business while attending Darramallin College. Receiving a vocational qualification has allowed Danielle to see the reality of what she can achieve and how her learning will apply to a future career in law. And our last finalist for this category is Claire McDowell. Claire completed the Advanced Diploma in Events and Hospitality Management through a scholarship with Kenvale College. Claire loves that the event and hospitality industries can take her all over the world with the guarantee of variety and creativity. For nervous people, once again, Karina, let's throw to you with the envelope, please.
I'm pleased to announce that the ACT Vocational Student of the Year Award goes to Cherise May Brabeck.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my absolute pleasure to announce for you tonight the winner of the... Hello? Oh, hey, Chloe. Yeah, I'm just doing it now. Wait, no, I didn't get that email. Oh, it must have been while I was hanging out the washing. Right, the Deputy Director General is doing it. That makes sense. Well, I did iron a shirt, but that's okay. Yeah, no, that's okay. I can do that. All right, I'll send it to you in 5. Okay, bye. Hi everyone, on behalf of the judging panel, I would like to congratulate the Department of Parliamentary Services, CEA Technologies and Communities of Work on being finalists for the Large Employer of the Year. Even though we cannot be with you tonight to celebrate, you should know that we are all celebrating with you from a safe distance. Here's cheers to you all, congratulations. Don't worry, it's just lemonade.
Hi everyone, we're the field officers with Skills Canberra and we're just saying a big congratulations to all the finalists and all the winners. We'll look forward to seeing you out in the field soon.
Congratulations to all of you for being one of our 8 finalists. It was amazing to hear about your Australian school-based apprenticeship and your journey. I hope you'll take something from this experience and continue to share your stories. Winning for me meant being an ambassador to the vet sector, and I hope that all of you will take this experience and use it for the same thing. Congratulations.
Well done to all the finalists and congratulations to all of the winners for tonight's ACT Training Awards. While we might be celebrating a little bit differently this year, it doesn't take away from the incredible stories that I have heard during the judging process. I look forward to engaging with many of you further as you continue to inspire students, teachers, trainers and businesses with your vet stories. Well done to all and enjoy wherever you are this evening.
Hi there, my name is Emma Scraby and I'm the Spark Training and Employment Manager out here at the lovely Ginninderry. We're really proud this year to be a sponsor of the 2020 ACT Training Awards and we can't wait to see all the wonderful finalists and hear their stories on the 10th of September. So best of luck to everyone.
Well, congratulations to you, Cherise, and congratulations to all our winners so far tonight. Our next award is the ACT Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Student of the Year. The ACT Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Student of the Year Award recognises the achievement of an Aboriginal or Torres Strait Islander student who displays a strong understanding and knowledge of the VET system and demonstrates the relevance of lifelong learning for themselves and their community. The winner in this category receives $2,000 prize money and represents the ACT in the Australian Training Awards. This year, there are 7 finalists in this category, and our first finalist is Lisa Burney.
Lisa is a proud Indigenous woman from the Kamilaroi Nation and an ambassador for her community, who leads by example of how beneficial education can be good for your future. Lisa completed the Diploma of Government under the Indigenous Apprenticeship program with the Department of Defence and CIT Solutions.
Our next finalist is Alicia Callaghan.
Alicia completed the Diploma of Government under the Indigenous Apprenticeship program with the Department of Defence and CIT Solutions. Alicia has planned and developed a strategy to start an Army Cadet program in the local Youth Correctional Centre, where the staff will be trained to deliver a bespoke Army Cadet program for the youths.
And our next finalist is Louise de Bush.
Louise completed the Diploma of Government under the Indigenous Apprenticeship program with the Department of Defence and CIT Solutions. The diploma has given Louise an in-depth knowledge to project management and how to be more successful in establishing government programs and initiatives.
Our next finalist for this award is Laurie Hayes.
Laurie is from the Iman people from the surrounding areas of Taroom in central West Queensland. He completed the Diploma of Government under the Indigenous Apprenticeship program with the Department of Human Services and CIT Solutions. The design of the program has encouraged leadership aspects in Laurie's studies as well as his role in tactical intelligence, and he became a mentor to other trainees in the program who sought his advice and guidance.
And our next finalist is Khye Marie Mitchell.
Khye Marie completed the Certificate 4 in Government under the Indigenous Apprenticeship program with Comcare and CIT Solutions. Khye Marie wants to be a role model and inspire other Indigenous people, knowing that if you are determined enough, you too can achieve anything.
And our next finalist is Moneypack Nurokina.
Moneypack is currently undertaking a Certificate 3 in Business Studies with the Australian Training Company, hosted to the Australian National University. Moneypack has found that the traineeship has given him the opportunity to gain knowledge across a range of HR activities, which he hopes to continue to study in the future.
And our last finalist for this category is Dimity Sheetha.
Dimity completed the Diploma of Early Childhood Education with ECTARC and Busy Bees. Dimity has always had a passion for teaching and caring for young children, and she completed her diploma in only 9 months. Dimity is a role model and mentor to others undertaking training within her centre.
Let's find our winner for this category. Karina, it's over to you once again.
And the winner of the ACT Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Student of the Year Award goes to Lisa Burney.
Well, congratulations again to you, Lisa. Our next award is the ACT Trainee of the Year. The ACT Trainee of the Year Award is presented to an individual who is undertaking a traineeship and has been outstanding in all aspects of their training. The winner in this year's category receives $2,000 prize money and represents the ACT at the Australian Training Awards. In 2020, the ACT Trainee of the Year is proudly sponsored by Ginninderry. Our judges shortlisted to 6 finalists for this year, and the first of our finalists for 2020 is Clarice Ambroise.
Clarice completed her Certificate 3 in Hospitality with the Canberra Institute of Technology and is currently undertaking the Certificate 4 in Hospitality through her employer, La Baguette R&M. Clarice had to learn to provide for herself when she moved her life from France to Australia when she was 20, and has since made a life for herself where she has evolved professionally and personally, embarking on further studies to better herself.
Our next finalist is Chloe Batchelor.
Chloe completed the Certificate 3 in Business through the Australian Training Company. Her traineeship placed her with Skills Canberra as a trainee administrative officer. During the traineeship, Chloe was motivated to achieve her personal, career and study goals within a short time frame.
And our next finalist is Michaela Markwart.
Michaela completed her Diploma of Early Childhood Education and Care with ECTARC and Oxley Early Learning. Michaela embraced a traineeship in childcare to enable her to gain more knowledge so she could pursue her career and passion for educating children.
Our next finalist this evening is Erin Place.
Erin completed her Certificate 3 in Customer Engagement at the Canberra Institute of Technology. She was employed by the Australian Training Company and hosted to Seeing Machines. Through her dedication, drive and hard work, Erin has been able to progress from a trainee analysis to a supervisor in less than 12 months.
Our next finalist is Kayla Steele.
Kayla completed her Diploma of Early Childhood Education and Care through Recognition First at the Gold Creek World of Learning. The traineeship gave Kayla the opportunity to reach for the stars, and her dedication and enthusiasm has seen her promoted to room leader, and she is now the educational leader and managing a team of 30.
And our last finalist for this category is Brooke Warren.
Brooke completed a Certificate 3 in Business with the Australian Training Company, hosted by Lockheed Martin when she was 16. Brooke hopes her story of success will positively influence others to believe that with a bit of determination and hard work, anyone can use VET to succeed in whatever they choose to do.
Karina, it's over to you to announce the winner.
And the winner of the ACT Trainee of the Year is Clarice Ambroise.
Congratulations again to you, Clarice, and thank you to Ginninderry for your kind sponsorship. We've now come to our final award presentation for the evening, the ACT Apprentice of the Year, sponsored by ReadyTech. The ACT Apprentice of the Year award is presented to an apprentice who has been outstanding in all aspects of their trade. The winner in this category also received $2,000 prize money and represents the ACT in the Australian Training Awards. Before we move on to the finalists, here's Tony Jones from ReadyTech to say just a few words.
Hi, I'm Tony Jones, General Manager at ReadyTech, sponsors of the ACT 2020 Training Awards and Apprentice of the Year. Bill, can you overlay some applause? No? Okay. This is the 6th consecutive year that we sponsored the awards, and we're proud of it. For us, the ACT Training Awards is a wonderful opportunity to celebrate the inspirational effort and achievement happening every day in vocational education and training. So while we're gathering virtually this year, we'd like to thank Skills Canberra for the opportunity to sponsor again and congratulate those that are going to be recognised during this evening's awards ceremony. As a result of COVID-19, we've had to adjust our plans, change the way we do things, and rethink some of our priorities. But what's becoming clear is that as a community and a country, we're turning to education and skills offered by vocational education and training as a key driver for future opportunity. I think this is something we can all be proud of, and it's something that gives us a lot of hope. Our ReadyTech team has a special connection with the ACT. Our software systems are widely used and very much part of the fabric of the VET landscape. We understand what the journey means, from choosing and commencing a traineeship or apprenticeship, those years of learning on the job, right through to entering work that matters, that provides us with purpose, connection and fulfillment. And vocational education provides a wonderful foundation in preparing for the future of work. So we'd like to congratulate all the finalists of the ACT Apprentice of the Year Award, and it goes without saying that Skills Canberra, your peers, friends and family, and the team at ReadyTech wish you all the best in your future careers.
Well, thanks, Tony, and thank you for your involvement in the awards this year. The judges have shortlisted to 6 finalists this year. Our first finalist is Khye Bolin.
Khye completed his Certificate 3 in Electronics and Communications with the Canberra Institute of Technology and MEGT Australia. Hosted to Honeywell Australia, Khye saw this opportunity as a perfect way to combine his passion for IT with his desire for continuous education and need for hands-on experience.
Our next finalist is Anna Chamberlain.
Anna completed her apprenticeship studying a Certificate 3 in hairdressing with the Canberra Institute of Technology and employed by Cataldo Salon. Anna has received several honours during the course of her training, including CIT's Most Outstanding Apprentice Award in Hairdressing and L'Oreal's Colour Trophy Rising Star semi-finalist.
And our next finalist is Adam Groff.
Adam completed his Certificate 3 in Carpentry with NMC Constructions and the Canberra Institute of Technology. Adam's love for creation and problem solving has led him to dream of building his own home and onto his chosen career.
Our next finalist this year is Jacob Port.
Jacob completed his Certificate 4 in Information Technology with the Department of Defence's Chief Information Officer Group and the Canberra Institute of Technology. Jacob has incorporated enterprise ICT into his worldview and uses this to always bring his work back to the question of how am I impacting our society for the better?
Our next finalist is Louis Russell.
Louis completed his Certificate 3 in Parks and Gardens with the Canberra Institute of Technology and Transport Canberra and City Services. After completing his training, Louis was offered a permanent role with the ACT government. He is proud to be a part of great teams doing varied and important work for the great city of Canberra.
And our last finalist for this category is Andrew Van Dartel.
Andrew began his Certificate 3 in Carpentry with MBA Group Training and Walmsley Homes after completing a Bachelor of Architecture. One of his proudest achievements to date is winning the 2020 Master Builders ACT Apprentice of the Year.
All right, Karina, well, we've come to the big moment. It's over to you to announce this year's award.
Thanks, Cam. Final award of the night. And the winner of the ACT Apprentice of the Year goes to Khye Bolin.
Well, thank you, Karina, and thank you for all your help tonight. Congratulations, Khye. What an amazing evening for you. Congratulations also to our finalists and winners right across the course of the evening, and best of luck to everyone who is going on to represent the ACT at the Australian Training Awards this November. Thank you so much for joining us. You can see the hashtags coming up. Again, congratulations to all our winners and finalists. Have a wonderful evening. This has been the ACT Training Awards for 2020.
On behalf of the Canberra Institute of Technology, I'd like to congratulate all the finalists and winners of the 2020 ACT Training Awards. The Training Awards are a fantastic showcase of the passion and dedication of the students, teachers, and employers who make the ACT VET system one of the best in the country. Congratulations again to all involved in this year's Training Awards.
I'd like to congratulate all our winners across the country, particularly our ACT Award winner, and to encourage all of you to continue your journey in making yourselves and your community a better place to be. Congratulations and good luck.
On behalf of the Apprentice Employment Network of New South Wales and ACT, we'd like to congratulate all the finalists and the winners in this year's ACT Training Awards.
Hi guys, we're calling Jess from the Training Awards. Wait, what's wrong with your face? What's wrong with your voice?
Hey guys, we're Chloe and Jess from the Training Awards.
Congratulations to all the finalists and winners tonight.
Sorry we won't be celebrating with you tonight, but we hope you're having a great time.